There's something I need to tell you today. Something simple, but powerful. It may sting a little, but it just might set you free. Intention doesn't change anything, action does. That idea you've had in your heart for weeks, months, or even years, it's not going to come to life just because you want it to. That vision you carry deep within you, it won't become reality just because you believe in it. And those dreams you talk about when no one's listening, they won't blossom because you've been thinking about them. They only move when you move. You see, the gap between who you are today and who you want to become is not about what you feel. It's about what you do. The bridge between your current self and your future self is not made of wishes, it's made of action steps. But let's be honest, action is hard, it demands discipline, it exposes your flaws, it forces you to confront the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. And that's why so many people stay stuck, because action means sacrifice. It means letting go of what's comfortable in order to chase what's meaningful. But here's the truth, comfort is a killer. It slowly erodes your potential while convincing you that, someday, is still an option. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, it doesn't exist. The only thing you can truly control is your decision to start. Start even when it's uncomfortable. Start when you're unsure. Start when you don't feel ready. Because action is what separates the dreamers from the doers. The talkers from the builders. The inspired from the impactful. Let me remind you of something crucial. Your habits can either shape your future or sabotage it. The things you repeat daily are not neutral, they're either building you up, or slowly breaking you down. Bad habits don't start as monsters. They begin as little compromises. Small decisions, tiny excuses, but over time, they become handcuffs. Yes, those habits you keep ignoring, the ones that aren't that serious, can slowly become the chains that hold you back from the life God intended for you. Now let's talk about one habit in particular that too many of us overlook, anger. That short temper you say is just the way you are, is costing you more than you realize. That quick burst of emotion might feel justified in the moment, but over time it's draining your relationships, damaging your reputation, and disrupting your peace. Let me be real with you, anger is a thief. It will rob you of wisdom, blur your vision, and lead you into decisions that take years to fix. And yet, some of us have made peace with it. We excuse it, we even wear it like a badge. That's just how I am, we say. I've always been like this. You don't have to carry the weight of your past behavior. You don't have to be trapped by generational patterns. You don't have to stay stuck in your triggers. You have the power, in Christ, to change, to heal, to grow. When someone or something outside of you has the ability to control your peace, your reactions, and your mindset, you've given away your power. And that pain you feel, it's not just about what happened. It's about the meaning you've attached to it. The pain is not always in the thing, it's in your estimate of the thing. And guess what? That estimate is within your control. You can reframe it, you can release it, you can rise above it. Let that sink in. Now, here's another danger I need to warn you about, people. Not everyone around you has your best interest at heart. Some are only in your life to distract, drain, or destroy. If you're not intentional, you'll let negative people dump dirt and debris on your soul, burying your character, your clarity, and your purpose under their own brokenness. You've got to protect your purpose like it's sacred, because it is. Purpose isn't optional, it's essential. You were born for something greater than survival. You weren't placed on this earth just to pay bills and chase comfort. You were created to fulfill destiny. Your existence, right now, at this time in history, is intentional. You could have been born in another generation, another country, or under different circumstances. But you weren't. You're here now because there's something only you can do. Something that has your name written on it. But here's the catch, purpose doesn't fulfill itself. You can't sit back and wait for it to chase you. You must rise and chase it. Purpose demands your participation. It requires sacrifice, focus, intimacy with God, discipline, vision, and most of all, courage. Courage to say no when it's easier to say yes. Courage to walk away from what's familiar and step into what's divine. Courage to look fear in the eye and still move forward. Because this life isn't a rehearsal. You don't get a second shot at today. And every time you delay, every time you settle, every time you excuse the very thing that's hindering you, you are shrinking your future. But you have a choice. You can start now. You can take back your power. You can redefine your narrative. And you can step fully into who God called you to be. So let me ask you, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to let anger keep stealing your peace? Are you going to keep calling procrastination patience? Are you going to keep letting negative voices drown out the sound of your purpose? Or are you ready to act? Because remember this, intention doesn't change anything. Action does. If this message touched something inside you, don't just walk away inspired, walk away changed. Drop a comment below. Tell us, what stood out to you? What part of this spoke directly to your heart? What decision are you making today to live differently? Let's hear your voice. Let's grow together. Let's take bold steps toward purpose, starting now. And remember, don't just watch. Don't just wish. Take action. Your future is waiting.